Hey everybody, welcome back to TheUnusualMaw. Welcome back to PC Building Simulator. We are back, which means it's Friday. We're building PCs. We're playing this game for the long haul. Let's do it. That's all I got, guys. Right into it. Last episode we bought this cabinet here, which I guess is good. Yeah, it was a good thing, right? I think we have 2 PCs to work on, and then we have 4 new ones. Okay, let's start with building this PC here. Pick up PC. I feel like we're mega jumping into it here, which is good. I thought about doing a. Actually, I might do it. It's late, but it's not as late as it usually is for me as far as recording videos. We might do a Cyberpunk. I think it's been long enough that it's about time for me to maybe jump in and give that game a go. They have allegedly fixed most of the bugs in the game. Oh, this is one of those cases I have to take off in the back. So maybe I'll record that episode. I kind of got a long day tomorrow. I do have to work, and I have to get my second COVID shot tomorrow, which is exciting. I am looking forward to that. Hopefully I don't get sick. Which I hear some people do, some people don't. Case fans we're good with. This bad boy, this 4 terabyte storage drive in here. Put it in the bottom tray. What else do we need? We need a motherboard. Should probably start there. What do we have for processors? We were just going to use a used one, or I mean, we have new ones. Did this person say anything about used parts? We need this guy here. Funky Cookie. Nothing about used parts. So let's try to use one of these. One of these used processors. I'm gonna guess that this is probably good enough to run Hatful Boyfriend. We'll give it a go, and we'll save the Ryzen for a different build. So we just need this one's broke. We actually don't have I thought we bought an AMD board, but it doesn't look like we did. Let's go with this one. See if it works. I think most of this is going to be dependent upon graphics card, really. Yeah. This game is pretty relaxing. It's got to be said. It's pretty chill. It's a broke fan. We were gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this one, but let's try this used i5. Actually, it's more expensive than. Let's try this one. It's a pretty cheap CPU there. Again, I don't think it's an intensive game. Forgot to close the trap there. Yeah. Actually, hang on. Let's throw this guy in there. It's not a intense CPU, so maybe we can get away with just putting that in. Let's put in. We got these 4s and these 2s. Let's see if we can get away with putting in these 2 2s. Just to get rid of them. As long as it meets the requirements, we're good. Let's go with maybe the 950 there. There's a broke one. Oops. Just always trying to get rid of used parts here. That's actually kind of expensive for that card there. Let's try this one. Oh, we got a... Is that going to go here? I actually can't tell where that's going to plug in. I think it's like here. So I didn't really get a chance to talk about it on Friday because I hadn't seen the movie yet, but I watched the new Mortal Kombat movie on Friday night after the World of Warcraft stream. And it wasn't great. That's my opinion. I know a lot of people liked it. I know a lot of people didn't like it too. And I won't really spoil the movie as to why it wasn't great, but I'll just say I didn't like Cole Young. Nothing wrong with the actor or anything. Just it just didn't make sense why they did what they did there. What else do? Case fan, no. Cables. We have memory. We have motherboard. I think we're actually good to go here. It's just gonna be cables now. We should be way under budget too, I think. Yeah, we have $1,100 remaining. They just didn't do that movie justice. What they could have done with it. I think the director said that they're slated to do maybe 4 more movies. And if that's the case, it's a better movie than what I would rate it, but what am I supposed to plug this into? Yeah, I guess everything's plugged in. Let's put in the thumb drive. Yeah, as a 4-part series, it might work. There was no reason to add another character. Yeah, see, we don't have to run the thingamajig there. Well, play it. So it was good we got rid of some used parts there. I guess we're good. Did we gotta put the PCI lock on. Now, I really do want to talk about the movie, but I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't watched it. Even though there's not a whole lot of people that watch these videos. If somebody does watch it that hasn't seen it, I just don't want to ruin it for anybody. Beautiful. I'm really happy with the new PC. Yeah. Okay, we might have, that might have been way overkill too there. Okay, we just got to upgrade this to 4355 and upgrade to 8 gigabytes of RAM. Do. Okay, I think we got something for this. You know what I wanted to see? What was the motherboard? Didn't actually show us the transfer rate on the memory there. It should just be a matter of removing this card here, installing a better one. Do we have one? Yes, I believe it's this one here. I think Hollywood. It's not really Hollywood. It's, well, maybe it is partially Hollywood. I'm going to spend the whole movie ranting about, or the whole episode ranting about movies here. I think And maybe it's an artist thing too, where they want to put their own personal touch on things, and maybe there's a lot of Hollywood execs that want to, you know. Did they say anything about used parts? MSI fanboy. What is this? Missing cables, yeah. I think they want to put their own artistic touches on things, and sometimes that can ruin a film for, especially when you think about something like Mortal Kombat, where the lore is pretty well established. I mean, they've got tons of games. They've got movies already. They've got cartoons. Oops, I didn't want to. Oh no, I did want to install 3D Mark. We'll do a virus scan here too. Might as well. And you know, maybe for new generations, you know, new fans that don't know the series will be okay with it, because it's still, you know, in that context, it's still a sweet movie. I mean, it's still a good movie, but I mean, it could have been a much better movie. Is the issue I have with it, by just not deviating so much from the norm. That being said, I really do hope they make a second one. And I'd be fine with the same director and all that. Same special effects team. Same actors, although some of them really need to do some work if they're going to play the same part. Do you think this could help me make some upgrades? Performance-wise, can you aim for a benchmark of 3716? I need 16 gigabytes of memory installed. I heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. My brother has AMD in his PC and says they're the best. 3716. Well, and what was their budget? 700? I don't think we have memory, non-use memory on. Yeah, so we have to... let's start there. Actually, I didn't see... Oh, there we go. Price descending. We're going to spend $500 on a graphics card that leaves them $200 for 16 gigabytes of memory. Which is not much. Actually, are we going to be able to afford this? Not really. I'm going to assume they already have an 8 installed, and all we need to do is install another 8. Which means we're going to have to wait. So let's just... let's buy another one of these bad boys. And we'll wait to see if... because the clock cycle has to be the same in the memory, so if we're just going to put in another 8, which we're going to need to if we're going to be able to hit this budget. Yeah. Let's check on this one. This one should actually be good. Yeah. We'll right proper over. Is there a PCI lock? We have to... Yeah, there is. Yeah. Yeah. I did look at doing water cooling since last week. Was that finished? Yeah, we won't worry about the... Wait a minute, was that finished? Yes. I looked at water cooling over the week, and I came to the conclusion that there's two scenarios. They showed my PC benchmarking at 4355, and they used good parts too. MSI for the win. Beautiful. Let's read this stuff before I touch on the water cooling thing again. Need to upgrade my PC in terms of performance. I really want to benchmark around 5373. I read that AMD parts are really good. If you guys put used parts in PCs, don't do that. So it's gonna be another graphics card. And I think for CPUs, we're probably gonna have to upgrade the CPU for that. What was their budget? 1200. Maybe we could just buy him one of these. They'd still be under budget. So let's just do that. Hi, can you fix my PC? Hello? Can't believe my PC broke. I'm not sure what's wrong. Can you have a look? When I press the power button, the system just locks up. My horoscope totally warned me about this. I've got to have it by 2/13/2018, 8 days too. I think I might have visited one too many dodgy sites. Is it okay that it's dusty? Okay. We'll just see what happens there. Make a core banking account overdrawn. Beautiful. And we'll just discard the new parts. Let's go ahead and order next day shipping on this stuff. Is that all it is? I thought we were buying 2 graphics cards. Oh, there's 2 there. Okay. Now, I noticed at the end of last episode, we do have a utility bill, so we are going to turn off the lights and see if that saves us a little bit of money here. It probably does. So anyway, I looked into water cooling, and there's actually CPU water cooling is fairly straightforward. So is GPU water cooling, which is really what I'm more interested in. Do we want to start here? Let's start here. This one should be relatively easy. You basically have to put this water block on the back of the PC, which means you have to, or the GPU. So you have to take the, oh, we opened it from the wrong side. You have to take apart the fan and then separate the circuit board from the casing, and then re-put thermal pads down, and then put the water block on there, and then there's some kind of plate you put on too. And then there's like these inlet and outlet valves on it, and then you have to run, basically water or some kind of radiator fluid. It's not water, but it's not radiator fluid either. From a reservoir, a pump to a reservoir into the card, into a radiator, and then have the fans that blow it, the heat out of the radiator, and then it goes back through the whole system. It's like a loop. But anyway, it turns out it's about $800. You might be able to do it cheaper, but that's, I would say, probably no cheaper than $500. We're just gonna replace this Bros graphics card here. And I don't necessarily, I mean, for that price, I can basically, get the CPU that I want and the new motherboard that I want. So, unfortunately, not the solution I'm going to go for. There is, I have a 3090 EVGA for the Win 3 edition. I don't know how else to describe it. An EVGA makes an all-in-one water cooling solution, which it looked like it had the water block that you attach, and the valves hooked directly into it, and then the radiator with 2 fans, which if I were to do it, I would do it like a 3-fan setup. But anyway, this had 2, and supposedly it works really well too. That was the reviews I got from it. I didn't see a radiator or a pump, so maybe you have to buy that separately. I don't know. Either way, it's sold out everywhere, so rest in peace. Basically worthless. We're going to upgrade to 16 gigabytes of RAM. 3200. Do we have a 3200? We don't. We don't have a non-used one. So we need to buy 3200 because they don't want used parts, right? Sort this by descending. 3200. They've only got about $100. No, they've got about 200. Actually, what kind do they have in there? Let's see if we can get just the same one. Probably be useful, right? G-Skill Flare X. That's going to be this one here. Okay. So that's going to go on the back burner for now. Let's just... should probably go ahead and run the test here. And we'll start working on one of the other ones. Upgrade. Okay. I don't think this one's going to be as simple as replacing the graphics card, but we'll see. So yeah, anyway, about $700 to do a water cool. Yeah, probably more. You got taxes and stuff, and usually there's like bits, like small parts that you don't think about that you would need. Like it comes with thermal paste, but you should really just buy higher quality thermal paste. So you have to buy that too, and oh, it's broke. Probably won't be doing that anytime soon. Although I really do want to do it though. The more I kept reading about it, the more I wanted to do it. Because I would do it for the CPU as well, and then you can run them in series or in parallel. And I heard it's only like a 1 degree Celsius improvement if you run it parallel rather than in series. I don't know. I'm interested to see how that would work out. I'm interested. I think I have the thing in there, don't I? Do not. By thing, I mean the USB drive. To the old virus scanner. Do it on that one too. Yeah, so probably won't. Did I already install that? No, I installed the virus scanner. Probably won't be doing that anytime soon. Unless the all-in-one comes back in stock for that card. Because it's $200, I could probably swallow that. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm really cheap, guys. I really am. I kind of do things like when I have to, and if I don't have to, I try to avoid it for as long as I can. Like I used a 980 Ti for probably, it was probably 5.5 years before I upgraded, and one of the fans was dying on it. And I just kind of let it go because, I mean, it worked. And it was still working, to be honest. So I kind of jumped the gun on that a little bit. Faster than I would have normally liked to. Oh, can I buy this? 4,000. I can, but why would I want to? Can just delete that one there. Do the people think you're living in a fantasy world? Why not come and live in ours? The Ravengers is a global live-action role-playing LARP organization with local groups in your area. We welcome LARPers of all ages and experience level, so grab your foam sword and come on down. Activities include weekly melees, certified swordsmanship lessons, pin the tail on the druid, mead drinking competition, quiz night. Plus, join today for an exclusive members-only invite to the last LARP. Fantastical evening of stand-up comedy, guest comedians including Schnetterscumble, the Thorpe sisters, and Gak, the half-orc doing his hilarious My Axe Wife routine. I think I'd actually enjoy this. It sounds like fun. Check out the upcoming events calendar for more exclusive happenings, including Barbarian Bingo and a motivating talk from the New Brunswick Ravengers entitled So You're Not a Wizard, Magic for the Rest of Us. Join today. Yeah, I think we met the marks there. Oh, we were waiting on the RAM now. Not still running? Okay. Hello. Can't believe my PC broke. I'm not sure what's wrong. Can you have a look? Oh, that's the one we have. I'm going to be a pro League player, and I need a PC. I think League is mobile now. I think you can... I don't know. It's kind of strange to me. I saw an advertisement for it a few weeks ago, and maybe a couple last week. I don't know how you would play League on mobile, but maybe it's kind of a toned-down version of the game. Be worth checking out. My ma'am says we don't have the money and I shouldn't be spending it on stupid games, but she doesn't know I've been saving for it. She needs to run the game. Can you do that? $800 budget. Do I know know what I say to that, sir. Hello, can't believe my PC broke. I'm not sure what's wrong. Can you have a look? It keeps crashing, and if I touch the case while it's turned on, I get a little electric shock. Did my power supply unit die? I only got it a few months ago. If you can, I'd love some green plastic cables in there. ASAP. Please, it's urgent from R. Woodall. So we'll just assume it's the power supply. $150 budget. 750 watt modular. Oh, I have to buy green plastic ties. That's okay. Or cables. Let's buy that. And we'll just buy that. Good. Oh, this guy wants us to build him a PC. Ooh. So we need to no, I think that's okay. We have to actually buy a case here though. A case, and a power supply. We have the rest of the parts though. $800. Mid tower. Let's go cheap here. Mini ITX. SATX. SATX. Oops. I mean, how much cheaper can we get? We can get pretty cheap here. Let's go with that bad boy. And then we're going to go with like a... $20. 450 watt. We'll go with the... It's non-modular power supply. They need storage. We'll go 2 terabytes. How much is 4? 4 is 130. Now we'll go with that. And then we're gonna need CPU cooling, so maybe like a... Let's go cheap for him here. It's only got $800. I think we're good with that. And the rest we should have. What was happening here? Yeah, we got that. Okay, can't believe my PC broke. Whatever's broken, you'll need to have a look at it and work out what's happened. I kicked the PC by accident, of course. Seems to be running quite warm. I think I clicked on something bad. Do you like cable mining? I saw some great plastic red ties the other day. So I have to buy the red ones. $100. There's so many cables we have to buy. Does it show the ones that we've... Yeah, it does. And what's probably their issue there? I don't know. We'll just let that ride and see what happens. 49.87. So this was not good enough. Here's what we're gonna have to do. It's gonna be this Ryzen chip. Ryzen 5 quad core 1400. This is what we took out. I bet if we go with this 8-core one, it's probably good enough. CPU cooling, that was the one we took off. Okay. That should be good enough. 5373. We might have to buy another Ryzen though. What else do we have? That's in transit. Okay, I think we got all the parts we need. Hopefully I didn't screw anything up there. We got to do a lot of stuff coming in here. Let's make sure we got the RAM. Okay, we got the RAM. Let's go. Next day. We probably should have waited to see if we needed the... Actually, no, we're just going to let that go. Oh, we still have this one to do. Shit. Well, I guess we can work on this while we wait. See, I made a mistake here. Now there might be more parts we need. I don't think, this person didn't want used parts, right? These episodes go by way too quickly. That's got to be said. I was like, hopefully we're like 10 minutes in. We're half hour in. This was Carefree. No, okay, so this thing could just be overheating. I'm a little bit nervous about getting my COVID shot tomorrow, to be honest. I can't really afford to miss work if I get sick, which I'd have to do. I just don't really want to be sick either, just in general. Don't really want it. Okay, nothing's turning on here. What did we establish? If nothing comes on, it's probably the motherboard or the power supply. Was everything plugged in? No, why aren't the cables going in? You should have went in right when we sat down here. Still not switching on. I'm gonna guess power supply on this one. Looks like we're gonna have to go through the back. Yeah, I'm not too particularly worried about the shot in general. I know some people they don't like getting shots, but I mean, let's be honest, they're not that bad, right? Okay, so it was that, unfortunately. They had a 300 watt power supply in there. I could sell it for $0. I had a $50 budget. I got it for... Upgrade them to a 450 watt. Modular for $50. Was this urgent? Oh, 7 days. Okay, let's do the smart thing here. We're gonna buy this person's thing. Okay? Actually, we're gonna replace it to save them a little bit of money. Yeah, maybe they actually blew it because it wasn't. I don't know. Either way, let's do 3 to 5 working days. No, you know, we'll do next day. It's only 30. It's $30, guys. Fine. I think we're good there, actually. Yeah, air count's overdrawn. I know. Oh, did this pass? Yeah, this passed. Excellent. Thankfully, we had a spare AMD 8-core 5700 Ryzen or whatever's in here. Hang on a second. Was that all complete? Not plugged in. Yeah, I know it's not plugged in. So they ran benchmark with a score 5373, and they even used AMD parts. How did they know? Beautiful. New parts available. We're almost level 9 here, actually. Let's close shop here. We got anything? No, we got time for all this stuff. Yeah, yeah. Back to the office. Did something catastrophic happen? Answer is no. Let's start with this guy. Was it this guy? No, it was this guy in here. This is the one we needed the 3200 RAM. This HyperX card we picked up. Not really a card, is it? But I mean, it's card-like. Ken, I think you're supposed to go... Well, maybe it doesn't matter, actually. Okay, good. This should run, or should... Is there PCI lock we have to install? Yes. I think we did. Let's just do the virus scanner again, anyway. I don't know. I don't know. Not over budget. No, we're good. What were we waiting on here? The power supply, which we did pick up today. Oops. Power supply. And we bought... It was not this one, was it? Oh, no, it was this one. We spent $50 and just ate the shipping cost. Where are the screws at here? I have to actually, for Pete's sake. Yeah. Nope, just need to hook up the cables now, I guess. Interestingly enough, this game is now holding a giveaway this week through EVGA, where they're giving away a mouse and a keyboard, which I didn't even know they had. Oh, I didn't turn this on to see if it worked. And also the DLC for EVGA on this game. They have like 6 or 7 DLC. Diagnose and fix. No, we did it. What do you mean? There's still another problem? I don't think so. Maybe it's overheating. Do they not have fans? They probably don't have fans. Oh, they got fans. What's the issue here? Yeah, it was a busted power supply, so maybe it just needs a little bit of thermal paste on the... We'll run 3D Mark and just see what happens. This one was good to go. What did we do with this one? Nothing? Oh, that was the RAM we upgraded. That would be this bro. I saw they ran a benchmark with a score of 3716 and I couldn't be happier. We didn't get the full 5-star. It's right because we didn't put an AMD card in there, but which would have been a lot cheaper for them. I mean, real life, if I wasn't trying to get as much done as possible, obviously we wouldn't. Somebody gave us a PC like this, we wouldn't just stuff an expensive graphics card in there. But it didn't cost us anything in the game, so we are playing games, guys. Let's be honest. Play it like a game. I should probably run virus scan on this too. Carefree E? Did they ask for a virus scan? Yeah, it did. That's what it is. Already restarted it. We're ready to build this one. I mean, League of Legends is a pretty old game. Or what do they call it? League on here? You can pretty much probably run it on a Raspberry Pi at this point. Yeah, probably. I don't think you need to dedicate... Well, maybe you do. I don't know, I'm just talking shit now, guys. We'll start with the old motherboard first. And... why is this one... chipset Z270. Oh, we might run into an issue here. We'll see. Sure, we're gonna get out of the red here. Be nice if we could get a little bit of cushion here for so we can start buying some of the upgrades. Oh, this was the MSI board that we were supposed to use for a different build that we never did. Let's go cheap, cheap, cheap on this. Let's go... It's actually a new card. We'll go with it because it's the cheapest. Well, they didn't say anything about used parts, maybe... We'll just see if it works. So let's close the latch. CPU cooling. We bought this one for this. I was a big fan for that case. That was the one thing I was worried about, was the case going to be big enough for the fan. Did we install the power supply down here? Is this the one we actually bought? You guys really gonna make us come through the back here? I guess we kind of had to anyway. Does not have one of those brackets on it? Doesn't look like it. Storage. Memory. I'm gonna guess 8's probably good enough to run League. Let's go with this one here. $800. I mean, $800 is... It's a bit tight, isn't it? Ooh, can you even go in there? I think the fan's actually blocking that there. We'll go from this end. Beautiful. Graphics card. We bought one for this, didn't we, specifically? Did they say stuff about new used parts? I never know. Whoop. Ta-ta-ta-ta. Just needs to run the game. What's our budget right now? 543. What kind of car can we give you, my bro? Let's go with let's try this one here. I have to remove these freaking... I think it's these two. There we go, this one here. Are we missing anything? I don't think we are. We may have to try a will it run it software here and see what's lacking. My guess is maybe the CPU, but actually it'd be nice to see if it even boots up here. Should. I mean, it's mostly... I didn't put any broken parts in or anything. I want to connect the case and the motherboard. Can play League. Maybe graphics card here. I'll let that finish. And what were we doing over here? Oh, virus scanner. Yep. Maybe that's all that we had to do. Yeah, okay. Let's remove these programs for him. Did we put the thumb drive in? We did. Team Nova. I'm a little nervous about playing Cyberpunk. I was really excited for it. I pre-ordered it. Not like, you know, I mean, some people pre-order that game like 2 years in advance. It was probably about 4 or 5 months I did it. And my recommendation to all the people out there, anybody that sees this, we're supposed to install while it running. Oh, no, this one's done. Never pre-order a video game. Unless you really want to. My PC died for no reason, but they fixed it, and it boots up so much faster now. We got 51 bucks, guys. Oops, trying to... League. We need more VRAM. We have 4. I thought we put 8 in there. We need an i7 or better. And a better graphics card. Minimum spec. Better CPU, better GPU. Okay. Okay. We can fix that. We could go with something like... That's the one we took out. 1425, 980. Let's look for something with like 6 gigabytes of VRAM. It's 117. Yeah, we're still under budget. We got real cheap on the CPU there. It said i7 or better, which would be this one. And we're still under budget, but just barely though. This has to be good enough here. Oops. CPU cooling, please. Yeah, it's interesting. It automatically does the check for you there, as long as you have the. That's kind of weird. They don't force you to do the will it run it. But anyway, what I was saying about the never pre-order a game because it's typically just not worth it. I mean, a lot of game companies nowadays will give you bonuses, which is kind of nice. So if you really want the bonus and you're a big fan of the series, do it. And if you really trust the company, you know, you could probably do it. So CD Projekt Red was one of those companies that was probably okay to do. But I hear there was a lot of bugs in Cyberpunk. And it probably wasn't unplayable. I'm sure it's still a fantastic game, but it's one of those things where I could have put my money elsewhere because I wasn't going to play the game until it was fixed anyway. And then I could have bought it later for a cheaper price, right? We'll have to see how if the bugs are ironed out yet or not. Good deal. 5 stars. Just barely under budget. Diagnose and fix. 2 diagnose and fix. Well, it's dusty. We're nearing the end of the episode here. I have high hopes for that game. I was thinking about it today, and I was like, I just really hope it's good. And then I was thinking about how I need to go back and play the Witcher games. I have not gotten through a single one of them. I've only played the third one, and I really enjoyed it when I was playing it. But it is a massive game, and sometimes my brain gets sidetracked, and I see something shiny, and I want to go look elsewhere. It's just kind of the person I am. Kind of sucks, but I'm assuming it's the power supply. And Mercury. What did they say about this? When I click something bad. Seems to be running quite warm. I think I clicked something bad. Well, if she won't even start up, I mean... Are there no fans in here? No, they got a top fan. Not a lot of fans in there. Let's just see what happens. It's not powering on at all. Looks like textbook power supply. That being said, I will probably, thinking about the pre-order stuff, I'll probably pre-order stuff in the future. No, so that's still good. The graphics card shouldn't be the issue, but let's start there. We thought a while ago that it couldn't have been the graphics card, and it was the graphics card a couple episodes ago. Nope, that's good. So CPU or motherboard? Probably the motherboard. If we're being honest here. Yep. This was the person that wanted the green cables. I just hope it's a good game. I think it's going to be a good game. Cyberpunk. I was actually not gonna, I'd kind of forgotten about it for a little while, and then I saw a post on Reddit today that was illustrating how good the, yeah, what was that? I actually have the exact copy here. But it was showing how good the NPC idle animations were and stuff, and I was like, yeah, the detail's really good. It can't be a terrible game. It's just not gonna be. And they had a big patch probably about 3 weeks ago or a month ago that supposedly fixed a lot of the issues they were having. Let's put this CPU in. Let's put the graphics card in too, and then we'll put the memory in, then cable everything up. Got to take a PCI lock off there. We did. I don't invent PCI locks, but they're the worst. Yeah. I think that's it outside of the cables, and this person was green. They wanted green cables. No, they wanted the red ones. She spent $100 on that to get the extra review points. I don't know, why can't we not plug that in? Oh no, the power supply hooked in, that's why. Silly. Do we need to install the... Yeah, we do. I have a feeling near Replicant's probably going to miss me for a little bit. Or it's rather. I mean, I'm probably not gonna get to play it. I really got too much going on, and there's too many games I want to play. I do really want to play it though. Really bad. I'm gonna assume that works. Yeah, that's gonna work. Beautiful. We should get the 5-star review. We're at $1,000 right now. How about that? Getting pretty good at fixing PCs here. Diagnose and fix. We did it though. What was wrong? Was it a virus thing? It might be a virus thing. Did they say that? They did. Well, this is interesting. I've never seen anything like this. I actually hate the way this is designed. Is this upside down? It is upside down. I hate it. Well, let's start with the power supply, I guess, because it's... You know what, actually, in saying that I hate it, there's some things about it I do like. And that would be the fact that you get this huge gap right there. I assume that helps promote airflow, but maybe not, though. I mean, it's on the bottom, too. Power supplies, that's the one we took out just now. Yeah. So that was easy. Run a quick virus scan here. Did this person want cables? Yeah, this is a plastic green cable guy. Hard drive. We'll plug in the SATA cable. Motherboard. I bet that's gonna work. I feel like I just kind of snapped onto. Diagnose and fix, probably virus again here. Oh, I really don't like that, though. Is that how that works? You have to plug in the thumb drive through the back case? What is happening here? Bro, what have you done? Oh, I hate this. That's where the, what do you call it? The IO, what do you call this thing? Oh, I hate that. I don't know. Actually, I kind of like it. It keeps growing on me. The more I look at it. You just kind of pulled that apart, and then it was just right there. I don't know. Yep. Double virus scan, and then this should be ready to go. Beautiful. Beautiful Joe. I had no idea what was wrong with my PC, but they fixed it and I couldn't be happier. Starting to make some money now, guys. We're hitting that hour mark. I was kind of hoping we'd maybe get another day in here, but whoops. The old Vera scanner. Let's go through here and we'll order the parts that we're ready to go for next episode. Do you think you could help me make some upgrades? Performance-wise, can you aim to benchmark a 3716? Need 16 gigabytes of memory installed. I heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. My brother has AMD in his PC, and he says they're the best. $700 budget. So what we're going to do is we're just going to buy... descending. They got the budget, so let's just go 370. And 215. Had to do a little bit of basic math there. Oh no, that was the one we did already. Damn it. Just forgot to discard it. Whoops. Discard. See, this one should be ready to go. Ooh. That means this did not work. Diagnose and fix. Actually, I want to do that. I guess it's overheating, right? I get a little electric shock. Did my power supply unit die? I've only got a few months ago. It did die. But we replaced it. It's because we don't have this thing back on? I doubt it. I'm gonna guess it overheats. And it probably overheats because it's upside down. But it's not upside down though, because there's the logo. I'm gonna guess we run this and it crashes. It's overheating. Yeah. Can't believe my PC broke. Oh, we did that one. Oh, I've only got 3 ones. I guess it gives 3 a day. How are you available for a job? I need a new PC. Can you help? I'm hyped to finally play Hearthstone, Heroes of Warcraft. My brother has G-Skill in his PC and he says they're the best. I'm worried about used parts. $2,000 budget. So he just wants a $2,000 computer. And he likes G-Skill. I mean, they got a budget. I mean, honestly, we could just go... do a little bit of like... quick math here. Let's go expensive. How much was that case? $500. Holy shit. 640. 770. Yeah, they're gonna be fine. I mean, yeah, we might as well. They got a $2,000 budget. Let's go with the AMD build here. Thermal take. So this is, yeah, this is a brand I saw quite a bit of for water cooling. And actually, this is kind of like what the hybrid GPU cooler was that I was looking at. Instead of this, though, here, this little... Can you guys see my mouse? Yeah, you can. This is what attaches to the CPU. It just goes right on the CPU instead of a fan. Instead of this, right? Well, this part's here, the radiator with the fans, but it's got like another thing that looks like this on this side, and that's the water block. That's the difference between GPU and CPU cooling. But you want both of those. I guess you don't have to use both, now that I think about it. They got money. We do have a fan in our inventory. Let's just go ahead and buy another fan, though. $21.60. Okay, so that's too much. You have to go a little bit cheaper on something here. I think if we had to save budget somewhere, it's going to be in the case. Open the case. 900D, RGB. Let's go with this one. Yep, that's perfect budget there. I accept. My rig needs fixing. I need something repaired. Whatever's broken, you'll need to have a look at it and work out what's happened. Keeps crashing. If I touch the case while it's turned on, I get a little electric shock. Seems to be running quite warm. Don't try to pass off unused parts. We'll wait and just diagnose that one before we order parts. My friend said you work with computer. My computer is so slow. My previous PC was benchmarking at 4293, so I want at least that. So can you do that before 2/9/2018? 2 days. Can you install an AIO water cooler in it? I'm a total MSI fanboy. The vents look a bit clogged. Is that okay? Okay, so they want a water cooler. So here's what we're going to do. We've only got one. Oh, no, we've got two. They got a massive budget, so let's just... Yep, we'll go with that one. And then we'll just, again, go expensive on the graphics card. And that should be good for that. We got these two and these parts coming in. And this one here, we don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here we go. It's been shut down to prevent damage to your computer. Clock Watchdog timeout. It's the first time. Clock Watchdog. Is that a RAM failure? It might be a RAM failure here. Did they say anything about used parts? Let's power that down. Memory. No. Is everything running when I turn this on? The CPU fan is not running. Yeah, there's the problem. Easy fix. And we do have one in inventory, so we're good. $1. Oh, hang on. We need to put thermal paste on. Whoop. Tines cables, sir. And that should work. Beautiful. We'll collect that money. Now it's working fine to just ignore my budget, did I? What was their budget? We used 190 in new parts. Their budget was 150. What did we put on it? Oh, we put an expensive power supply in there. That's what we did. Because we were like, oh, they're right at budget for the power supply. But then we put an expensive fan on there. Yeah, that was my bad. These parts should still be in the shop. The shop bay. Let's you know what, let's get some tools and software here. I don't think we want this, but you know what, we're gonna buy it anyway. And we're gonna buy this just so we have it. It's $1,000. Quick scroll tool for 2K. Yeah, we're gonna buy it. We're gonna go like $2,300 in the hole. 3,300. Yeah, 3,300 and 2,500 is 55, which was our total there. 25, 22. Disastrous. It's 1,000 higher than I wanted to be. Deposit funds of the sum of 354 to unfreeze. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn off the light. Or about 110. Actually, these episodes are starting to be like an hour 10 now. Missing must complete job. Okay, so we have to do this by the next day. We'll collect our parts here, and I just want to take a look at the software before the end of the episode. Yeah. We'll actually just install this on our own PC to take a look at it. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-da-bop. Come on, part ranker. You guys can see what time it is. 4:24 a.m. It's early. It's early. Yeah. That was a little lag spike there. I don't really see this as super useful. It's, I mean, not even remotely useful, really. Because it's kind of almost, I mean, you can look at the data and see that, one, you can just sort it by price, and then I assume that faster clock cycle is better. And, you know, VRAM, taking into account VRAM. And you can pretty much almost guess how these are going to play out, but this might be the exact score, so you could take, you know, let's say they've got this card, and you're like, oh, it's 2562. This little tack on 3566. With the difference there, right? And then, so yeah, you can see if that's the case, that they're only showing you what's going to increase your 3D Mark score. You can see they're only accounting for CPU and graphics cards. Even though I think some other stuff does factor. These are the two, really the only two things that are going to really change your score significantly. Oh, music player. Is there this many songs in the game? Oh, I can actually play music from the internet. We'll check that out later, I guess. Next episode. And what was the other thing we installed? System info. This is going to be my system info? Probably not. No, definitely not. Yeah. She's running pretty cool, though. She's not doing anything either. We could actually work on upgrading this, although we gotta make some money next episode. But guys, I think that is going to do it for this episode of PC Building Simulator. As usual, like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing to the channel helps me out a great deal, more than anything else. But if you just want to like the video, or if you don't want to like the video, if you just want to dislike it, it's your world. There's the YouTube schedule up here on the top left, where it always is. We upload a video every Friday at 12:15 Eastern Time. Friday and Saturday night, I stream on YouTube with Zarlin. From Zarlin TV, you can find him on YouTube at Zarlin TV. We play World of Warcraft Shadowlands, just running dungeons, raiding. Although it's been mostly dungeons lately. We're kind of waiting for 9.1 to come out. We'll see if I upload another video today. I think I will. Maybe it'll be the short one. And then we'll try to upload those on Wednesday, if I do it, which I gonna do it? I don't know, we'll see. But I hope everyone had a good week, and I hope everyone has a better weekend. All right, guys. That's going to do it here. We'll see you in the next one. See you guys.